Hey detectives, I combined my love for a few of my favorite games and created this Blackmoor Manor Sims build. Disclaimer, not everything is accurate, as not everything from the Nancy Drew games is in The Sims, but I tried my best to get as close as possible.
Night, miss. Good luck.
I added a detail that you can't see in this video. I put nights in all of the columns in the Great Hall. There is no Sims equivalent for Betty, so I put Don't Wake the Llama on the table on the left. I couldn't put in the slide that goes from the second floor East Hall down to the Great Hall, so instead I added a hidden staircase that's hidden by a secret door. The shields under the portraits of each of the former Blackmoor Manor residents act as their coat of arms. The crouching angel statue on the right is my replacement for one of the gargoyles. The conservatory was pretty difficult to build. I had to stack a bunch of windows on top of each other, and it was actually the most challenging space to build in this Sims build. Instead of the Nancy eating plant, I added a giant llama, which I can still imagine eating Nancy. Here's where you'll find Mrs. Drake potting her plants. I even added a side table that has the letter from the lawyer about the 6-month habitation clause. This very colorful tile flooring was as close as I could get to the actual flooring in Blackmoor, and I think it's pretty close. Now I know the layout for the library is not the same, but when I was building this, I kind of had to play with the different layouts to make the building make sense. I added the big statue to mimic Mercury, and I even added an old-style computer for the ghost hunt. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and I think Nigel would enjoy researching the penviolins in this room. I added the drain in the very center of the room too. Here you can see the gargoyle that Linda was fidgeting with in order to open the secret tunnel. I added this giant portal around Jane's door to mimic the puzzle that's around it in the game. Brigitte's or Nancy's room is really blue. I forgot how blue it is until I replayed the game. Looks like Nancy has some Pinky and Perky at the end of her bed. On the left, you can see the stairwell that makes all those crazy sounds. In this build, it actually goes up to a secret room that Brigitte used to stare at the stars. I'll show stills of that later in the video. Here's Jane's room where we can make cakes for Lulu and play games. The bookcase is a hidden door that opens after you fidget with the gargoyle enough to get down to the hidden passageways. This is how I imagine Linda's room looks without all the sheets covering the furniture and her hidden away in bed. Now, Lulu had a little work done, but she's still a very, very clever and beautiful bird. One of the things I did was I added a study for Hugh, and that's on the left here. I'll show you clips of those at the end of the video. Heading into the East Hall, I added a giant dragon to act as the puzzle that you fiddle with to open the secret passageway. So like in the game, there are 2 secret doors in this build. Instead of the slide, I added a hidden staircase that leads to a parlor bar area. By the dragon, there's a bookcase hidden entrance that has stairs down into the secret passageways, like in the game. After winding through the passageways, we get to the forge. I added a chemistry set to act as an alchemy area. The bookcase on the far wall hides the Penvelin family treasure. Here's the hall behind the stairs of the Great Hall. This is where you can grab the cricket ball, and it also has the door to the kitchen. Now we get to see the bonus rooms. These are rooms I threw in to make the layout make sense. Check out some stills from the build. I put a lot of time into this build, and I really hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this, but it took a lot of time. Let me know in the comments if there's something you want to see next.